Good morning, students. Today we are going to discuss worksheet number 19 for the date 17th August 2020. The topic of worksheet is the fundamental unit of life. This is a 1 mark question also, and the answer is cell. So the chapter number 5, the fundamental unit of life, cell. Now the question Jigyasa Didi is asking, when we observe onion peel slide under microscope, we see small rectangular cells are the all organisms made up of cells. That means when we see the onion peel, we see such type of cells under the microscope. So do the all organisms are made up of cell or not? The answer is yes. These living are made up of small units or structures which are known as cell. And the structure of cell is the basic functional and structural unit of life. Why it is called the basic functional and structural unit of life? Because it is doing all the functions in a body. You are drinking, digestion, everything, and the basic structure to the body, the outside structure like framework of the body is also provided by the cell. That's why it is called the basic structural and functional unit of life. Okay, so on the basis of these, we have divided cells into two types, organisms into two types. There are one type of organism which are having only single cell are known as uni. Uni means single cell. Unicellular, example amoeba, bacteria and paramecium. And organisms which have highly evolved and have many cells, there is a division of labor in them. These are known as multicellular, and plants, animal, fungi, etc. are the example. So this is the way this organization of cell occurs: cell, tissue, organ system, then we can say organism. Okay, and next is population if you keep on going. So next question is, are these all cells made up of same kind? No. On the basis of basic structures, cells have been divided into two types, prokaryotic and eukaryotic. Pro means primitive cells. These are the simplest cells which came into existence when the life started on the earth, and these are the simplest cells without any nuclear membrane, proper nucleus and cell-bound organelles. Example, bacteria. Eukaryotic are the current cell, or you can say the advanced cell, which are having membrane-bound organelles, nucleus also, and these are divided into two types, plant eukaryotic cells and animal eukaryotic cells. Now what is the difference between prokaryotic and eukaryotic cells? On the basis of size, the size of prokaryotic cell is too small, 1 to 10 micrometer, and the size of eukaryotic can be 5 to 100. They don't have distinct nucleus, but in eukaryotic they have a nucleus present, nucleoid present, nucleolus present. Most cell organelles absent in this are prokaryotic. Membrane-bound cell organelles are present in this. Single chromosome present, more than one chromosome is present. Example is bacteria, and it is plant and animal fungi. Now, who was the scientist who discovered it? It was Robert Hooke, who took over a you can say cork and a thin slice of cork. When he washed under a very thin slice, when he washed under a simple microscope, he found the honeycomb like structure. That means the honeybee comb like structure, जिसको हम मधुमक्खी का छत्ता भी कहते हैं. He named these small units as cell. But the living cell was discovered by Leeuwenhoek, who was the one who discovered the first living cell. And a cell theory was given by Sheldon and Schaumann, one given in the plant and another given in the animals, that all the living beings are composed of cells, and cell arise from the pre-existing cells. This is very important. Pre-existing means that no cell has originated cell. It has arisen from an earlier cell by the division, and after division it may have obtained some new properties and given rise to the another type, but all arise from the pre-existing cells. Okay, now we come to the question answers. First question is, define cell. So you can easily define the cell from here. The cell is a basic structural function of all the life, because of all function structural living being is performed by the cell. Okay. Second, differentiate between prokaryotic and eukaryotic cell. The difference is given here. You can easily write. Who discovered first cell? It was Robert Hooke. So you can write here. And what are the unicellular multicellular? Explain with suitable example. So you can take this answer from here also. multicellular and unicellular. Made up of single cell is known as unicellular, and which are having multiple cells are known as multicellular. Okay, so this completes your worksheet. Hope you have liked it. Today the time is short, so we have rushed through it. Thank you. Like and subscribe the channel.